Hey everyone, this is Organic Dairyman and welcome back to my channel today. Today is Thursday, December 24th, and it is Christmas Eve day. And I just wanted to wish everybody a very Merry Christmas. And anyways, I have some extra bonus footage here of some of the fall field work that my brother Steve recorded. And I believe the record dates are November 25th, 26th, and 27th, sometime in that. I'll try to post the actual dates on the video itself. And I also wanted to let everybody know that please, I do have some more footage coming out. I've just been a little bit behind and stuff because I was my wife being gone. I have extra house chores to do, just extra things. And so I've been a little bit, that's why I've been a little bit slow in putting up my videos. So, but yeah, I have a lot more content coming out, and from the beginning of December and so on. But obviously this is the most recent recorded thing. But anyway, so I hope you enjoy this extra little bonus footage from my brother. And take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
Hey everybody, over here at the faraway field, and I'm just getting ready to start chisel plowing. I've been forgetting to bring the camera along. So anyways, the cornfield here, I dissed it last week after I got done plowing on the other side, and I didn't get any footage of that because, like I said, I forgot to bring the camera. And right now I'm about half done chisel plowing. You probably can't see from here the difference, but I got like the northeast corner of the field chisel plowed. So, and then right now I'm using the 8670 here to chisel plow since TG210 is down. We're using this, and anyways, I brought along my Thunder Creek fuel trailer here so I can put some more fuel in the tractor. And then we're gonna head out and start doing some chisel plowing. So we'll get this fuel in, and then I'll get some footage of the chisel plow working over here. Okay everybody, I thought I'd just show you something here before we start. On Saturday I was gonna come over here and start chisel plowing, but I found some things that needed some work on the chisel plow. The biggest thing was on these shanks up here, there's this this bracket that holds them onto the frame. And anyways, see if you can, I don't know if you can see it or not. Get my light. Oh, I guess I don't have my flashlight with me. There's a big nut under here where I got my hand, and anyways, I couldn't tighten them. These clamps were loose and I couldn't tighten that nut up. So what I had to do is take this bolt out right here and loosen this one up, and then this whole thing would just drop down, and then I'd have access to get in here to tighten this big nut up. And I couldn't get it with the 1/2 inch air impact, so I got the 3/4 out, and that thing's got a lot of muscle to it, but it still could not tighten that up. So what I had to do is bring the torch up from the machine shed and heat them up glowing red hot, and then they would turn. So there was like, I think 5 or 6 of them that needed to be done because the clamps were all loose on them. And then there was another one of these things, this nut back here, or this bolt for this spring that tightens this spring up. One of them was really, this whole shank had dropped down pretty low, and I don't know how this thing came loose, but it did, so I had to take the impact and tighten that up. So, and then all these back points back here, you can see I had to flip them over. So we had, they were digging deeper, and they really seem to be working nice. The dirt's just coming up, and it just whipping right out of here, and it's really covering up the corn stalks and digging deep, and it's getting things black for the spring, so that way the soil will heat up and get some weeds growing for us, so we can get them killed early on, and just get the ground dried out so we can get to work over here a little quicker. So this ground over here, you can see it's really nice black dirt. It's very heavy, but it has its advantages and its disadvantages. You know, if you get a good year with not too much extra rain, it does really well. But if you get like last year, 2019, where it was really wet, it held too much moisture, and the crop just didn't do very good over here. And then like this year, it just seemed to really dry out. You know, I know we didn't get near as much rain over here as we did back at the main farm at home. So, but I think this soil, it's kind of like, I'm sure some of you guys watch Oliver's 66 Farm Boy, his channel, and he's got that one field he calls the muck. And I would just, you know, describe this field a lot like that. It's kind of like muck. You know, when it's wet, it's really wet, and when it's dry, it can just kind of get fluffy and dried out. So that's kind of the tale of the soil out here. So I'll get busy doing some chisel plowing and let you guys see some of the action. Okay, everybody, we're back out here working away. Nice thing about the 8670, it's got the GPS, so you don't have to worry about doing any overlapping. It's a little bit slower, honestly, than the TG210, but it does help that it, you know, you don't have to worry about trying to steer yourself and getting so much overlap, so that helps anyways. Right now I'm just filling in a gap here. I don't like to do too many, where I leave too many gaps, but sometimes just for the turning around the ends, it just makes it so much easier if you can skip a pass and then come back in a little bit later and fill it in. So you have to worry about trying to turn quite as short. Especially here at the 8670, it has the super steer, but it doesn't have the carved frame like the TG210 does. That thing can just turn so much shorter than this. So I don't know if you can see it back there or not. I was explaining about the shovels, how it's really whipping that soil up and from down under and helping to bury the corn stalks. This chisel plow is a real time saver when you get to the corn stalks. We used to have a bush hog chisel plow, and it wasn't a high clearance like this, and it didn't have the disc blades on the front, and you'd never get through corn stalks like this. We would have had to at least disc this one more time to get them chopped up enough to get through it. This chisel plow is a real fuel saver and time saver. Yeah, over here at this field, there's a large dairy farm. I think it's about like 2,000 cows. And so a lot of guys in this area, they grow corn for corn silage for the dairy. So a lot of corn out here gets chopped. and then they'll get the manure from the dairy put on their fields since they got this dairy here. So from what I've heard, there's kind of like a waiting list. There's a lot of guys out here that want the manure. None of it's ever been put on this ground before, but there's a neighboring field here just on the east side of this one that gets it almost every year. And then there's another one, can't see it from here, but on the west side of the field here that just got it this fall. I think that's the first time that one's had it. There was another guy that used to own that field, and he never got manure from him, and then he ended up selling that land last year, and so the new owners of the land, they're growing some corn silage for the dairy, so they got manure for that field now. Well, everybody, thanks for watching, and I'll see if I can give you another update here as I get more done with this field. So thanks for watching. Hey everybody, I'd like to start out today's segment by wishing everybody a happy Thanksgiving. It's Thanksgiving here in the United States today. Probably by the time you're gonna see this, it's gonna be closer to Christmas, I'm guessing. But anyways, happy Thanksgiving anyway. And I'd also like to say, besides it being Thanksgiving today, it's a special day because it's my son Carlos. It's his 13th birthday. So it's a big day for him and for my wife and I. We became parents today, 13 years ago. So I thought also I'd just kind of talk about, since it is Thanksgiving, about some of the things I'm thankful for. I'm thankful for my family, and I'm also thankful for the wonderful opportunities that we have been blessed with over the years. And I'd also like to say I'm thankful for all of you guys that are watching this, and for the wonderful relationships and friendships that I've been able to make through YouTube, and just kind of the people I've been able to meet through it. So anyways, thanks a lot for everything you guys do for watching this channel. So I thought I'd just take a minute here too, just to show you before I get started, a little bit of the difference in the soil here from where I've chisel plowed and where I've disked, because maybe you can see it a little bit better if I'm down on the ground here. So this is a pass where I've been with the chisel plow. This is a strip that I left, I gotta get yet, that's just been disked. So you can kind of see how much better the chisel plow works that stuff under. You can still see here some of this sod yet that hasn't all the way broke up from this spring. And I could tell when I've been chisel plowing this, the area that we broke up this spring versus the other part of the field that's was broke up about 4 years ago. I can tell right to the line the tractor just starts pulling down a lot more, just because it's just harder. So it'd almost be nice just to plow all these corn stalks. It seemed like this spring I tried plowing just a little bit of the regular part of the field that we had broke up, like I say, 4 years ago, and it just came up really slabby and chunky, and it just didn't do very good. Versus like the stuff that we plowed this spring, this did you know, much better. But I could tell when I broke up that sod over there, it wasn't quite even the line, so I had to plow into the corn a little bit. And when I plowed into it here now this fall, it didn't come up all slabby, and it didn't plow hard, and it really came up pretty nice. It probably would be pretty good actually if I could have plowed it all, but just with the way the time that it takes to plow, you know, it's taking long enough to chisel plow this. With the chisel plow I can take like a 15-foot pass, and with the plow you're only taking a 9-foot pass. And then too, with the plow you got to start in the center and work your way to the edges, and you get all that driving on the ends, so it just wouldn't be worth it. And I'm really happy at least we're getting this all worked this fall. It'll save us a lot of time in the spring. So usually you don't get quite this long in the fall, the 26th of November, to still be doing field work. The ground is froze up and there's snow on the ground. And this year we've been really blessed that we didn't have a year like last year, so I certainly will take it. All right, I think that's gonna wrap it up for now. So I'm according to the GPS, I've done 50 acres, and this is like a 75-acre field, so I got 25 acres left. So it's probably gonna take me today and tomorrow just to get this done for the time that I have. So hopefully we'll get it wrapped up. Thanks for watching, everybody.